It's Wednesday, time for our weekly trip to the new zoo.
Neil Anderson joins us again live from Swamico to tell us about some weather-related issues they've dealt with over the last few weeks. Hi, Neil.
Hey, good morning. Well, yes, it's been cold and really tough on the animals out here through the winter, but it's also tough on the facility. We're, like other facilities and in other areas where we're dealing with frozen water lines. And one thing we had happen here out at the zoo is we had a water line freeze, and then we had the pipe burst. And what had happened then is staff had noticed water coming out of the ground near our otter exhibit. And last week we were able to get in here with a backhoe. And what's nice is with our park staff, they're trained to use a backhoe, so we're able to get in here. The big thing was to go ahead and penetrate through the frost to be able to get in and work on these lines. But here's the interesting thing that we're dealing with out here at the zoo as well. When you're working on a water line, one of the things back then when they put the water lines in, especially this Wisconsin Trail, it's over 25 years old. So when they put the lines in, nobody marked where the lines are. So that makes it really difficult. So we ended up over here, we saw, everything bubbling up, and we were hoping it was going to be right here, because one of the things is this whole area is sand. So we're hoping that it was going to come up straight, and it did, because if not, the area where that water line where we assume it runs is from here up to the bear exhibit, and that means underneath the blacktop. So what we ended up doing is digging a hole, and when you got that much sand, it just expands and expands and expands, and you can see we lost some of the blacktop. Now we'll do some blacktop work in here, but the good thing is we got the water line up and running, and of course it services the entire Wisconsin Trail and Northern Trail. So to have a water line down here in the zoo is real difficult. So we had this was down for then 2 days. But here's the interesting thing too is, here's what we have to deal with it. When we do that, then the zookeepers for all these exhibits out here, they've got to carry water for those 2 days. You know how cold it was, and carrying pails of water and filling up containers.
Not good.
Hoses, where we have hoses going into the aviary, we've got to bring the hoses in so that they don't freeze, and we get all that. Blow water lines out, so it's a big project, but we're glad we got this done, and we're just keeping our fingers crossed that coming into spring, there's no other leaks around the park.
Yeah.
All right, we'll help you out with that. We'll cross our fingers.
Thanks for the update, Neil. We'll check back with
good.
you next hour. See ya.